Welcome back to Chris versus Everybody. This is a podcast where I talk about anything that I want to, unedited, uncensored. Now, today, on Thursday, November 21st, 2024, I'm going to talk about my home team. That's right. I'm going to talk about my Detroit Lions. I don't know about your Detroit Lions, but my Detroit Lions are going to the Super Bowl. Yes, they are my Super Bowl pick. I don't know how I'm going to get a ticket, but I know that I will be somewhere around New Orleans in February. So the Lions are my Super Bowl pick. Who's going to beat them? I don't know. Like I said in my earlier episode, the only people who can beat the Lions are the Lions. It's not that hard. The only game that we lost this year, we tried to do stuff different and we lost. We keep doing the same thing every time with grit, passion, hard work, and optimistic mentality. We're going to win every game. This week we have the Indianapolis Colts. It's just we can't lose. We really can't lose. We could really go 16-1. 16-1, go 3-0 in the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. This is not funny. I really do think that the Super Bowl is going to be the Detroit Lions versus whoever wins the AFC. And that could be anybody. It could be the Buffalo Bills. It could be the Steelers. It could be the Baltimore Ravens. It could be the Texans. It could be the Chargers. And everybody knows about the Kansas City Chiefs. They finally lost last week against Buffalo, so thank the Lord. So now the Lions are the best team in the NFL with the best record. We're 9-1 and 9-1 with Kansas City. However, the Kansas City Chiefs lost and we won, so we break that tiebreaker. So I do believe that the Lions are going to be the Super Bowl pick. They're going to be Super Bowl winners, and we'll see what goes on from there. If we don't win, it's because we beat ourselves up. We tried new stuff. And that's all I got to say about sports today. Now, today, we're going to talk about Black representation in Congress. Since the election was 2 weeks ago, and I didn't see a lot of Black faces on the screen when I looked at the Senate races and the representative races. So I actually went down through each state to see how many representatives we have in each state. Would you like to know? I'm going to tell you anyway. Now, we're going to start off with Alabama. We have one. As of today, these are the representatives as of November 19th through 21st, 2024. This is before any new congressmen or congresswomen go into Congress on January 3rd, 2025. So, as of right now, there are 7 districts in Alabama. So each district gets one representative. Out of 7 possible places, there are 1 Black representative. And that is Terry Sewell from Birmingham, which is District 7. That is sad. A state with not majority Black people, but a lot of Black people should have more than 1 representative. There are some laws down there that I don't understand that they're still here, like from like the early 20th century, like certain ways that the districts are drawn out and all that stuff. But that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day for all these states, actually. Because next we have the state of Alaska, which there are 0 Black representatives. 1 huge district, so it's an at-large position. So it's the representative at-large of Alaska. 0. Same with Arizona, which has 9 districts, 0 Black representation. Arizona, 4 districts, 0 representation. Number 5, we have California. We have 52 districts. 52 districts, 52 representatives, 2 senators, 54 electoral votes. Only 3 black reps from the state of California. That is wild. And we all know who they are. They are Barbara Lee from Oakland, from the 12th district. We have Sydney Kalminger Dove from Los Angeles, from District 37. And we have the great Maxine Waters from Los Angeles, from District 43. Colorado, 8 districts. Surprisingly, there's 1. I didn't think we were going to get 1, but we got 1. We have 1 person, 1 out of 8. Joe Neguse. I don't know how to say his last name. He is in the 2nd district in Lafayette, Colorado. Number 7 is, we have 5 districts in Connecticut, and we have 1. We have Johanna Hayes from Walcott, Connecticut, of the 5th district. Next, we have Delaware, which is also an at-large state, so it's 1 representative for the whole state. And the 1 representative is black, Lisa Blunt Rochester, Democrat from the city of Wilmington, Delaware, District 1. Florida, out of 28 districts, 28 representatives, 2 senators, so that would be 30 electoral votes. So the state of Florida is huge when it comes to elections. 3 black reps. Maxwell Frost, Democrat from Orlando, District 10. Sheila McCormick, Democrat from Miramar, Florida. And then the Coon, Byron Donalds, Republican from Naples, Florida, District 19. Next, we have the state of Georgia, 14 districts, 5 black representatives. So if you live in Georgia, the chances of your voice being heard if you're black, it's much more better chances than Arizona, Alaska, Alabama, California, Colorado, and Florida. Because you have 5 representatives now. 5. So with 35% of the reps from Georgia, which is Sanford Bishop of Albany, Hank Johnson of Lithonia, Georgia, Nikema Williams from Atlanta, Lucy McBath from Marietta, Georgia, and David Scott from Atlanta. Next, we have Hawaii with 2 districts, surprisingly. 0 black representation. Not surprised. Number 12, we have Idaho. 2 districts, 0 black people. No black representation. Illinois. 17 districts. 4. I said 4 representatives that are black. All of them Democratic. Jonathan Jackson of Chicago, Robin Kelly of Madison, Illinois, Danny Davis of Chicago, and Lauren Underwood from Naperville. Indiana, 9 districts, 1 black representative. Andre Carson of Indianapolis. We're going to go through these really quick. Iowa, 0. Kansas, 0. Kentucky, 0. Louisiana, 6 districts, 1 black representative. Troy Carter from New Orleans. Maine, 0 representation. Maryland, 8 districts, 2 black representatives. Glenn Ivey from Cheverly, Maryland, and we have Kwesi Mufamwe of Baltimore. Next, we have Massachusetts. Ayanna Presley is the only representative that is Black from the state of Massachusetts, where they have 9 districts. Next, we have Michigan, my home state. And we have another coon, John James, from the city of Farmington Hills, over District 10, which Farmington Hills is not part of, so I don't know how that works. But he is from Farmington Hills, and he is District 10 from the state of Michigan. Minnesota, 1 Black representative. This is the actually only that I know of, the only actual African American that is a representative, because she's Somalian, which is Ilhan Omar, Democrat from Minneapolis, District 5. Mississippi, 4 districts, 1 Black representative, Benny Thompson from Bolton, Mississippi. Next, we have Montana, 0 Black representatives. Wow. Nebraska, 3 districts, 0 Black reps. I'm going to say reps from now on. Nevada, 4 districts, 1 Black rep, Stephen Horsford from Las Vegas. New Hampshire, you have 2 districts, 0 Black representatives. New Jersey, you have 13 districts, 2 representatives, which you have LaMonica McIver from Newark and Bonnie Watson from Ewing Township. Next, you have New Mexico, 3 districts, 0 reps. New York, 5 representatives. Gregory Meeks from Queens, District 5. Hakeem Jeffries, which is the minority leader in Congress right now, from Brooklyn, District 8. Yvette Clark, Democrat from Brooklyn, District 9. Richie Torres from the Bronx, District 15. And Jamal Bowman from Yonkers, District 16. Yeah, they're all from New York City, except for Jamal, but Yonkers is technically New York City. North Carolina, 3 out of 14. Don Davis, Snow Hill, District 1. Valerie Foushee, Hillsborough, District 4. Alma Adams of Charlotte, District 12. North Dakota, another at-large state, 0 representation. Ohio, you have 3. You have Joyce Beatty from Columbus. You have Chantel Brown from Warrensville Heights, District 11. Amelia Sykes, Democrat from Akron, District 13. Oklahoma, 5 districts, 0 Blacks. 37 is Oregon, 6 districts, 0 Black representation. Pennsylvania, you have 17 districts with 2 representations or representatives. Dwight Evans of Philadelphia, District 3. And then you have Summer Lee, Democrat from Swissvale, District 12. So it's pretty much Philly. Next, you have Rhode Island, 2 districts, 1 Black representation. Gabe Amo from Providence, District 1. South Carolina, you have 7 districts, 1 Black representative. Jim Clyburn from Columbia, South Carolina. South Dakota, you have 1 district, 0 Black representation. Tennessee, you have 9 districts, 0 Black reps. State of Texas, you have 38 districts, only 5 Black representatives from the state of Texas. I'm going to say reps from here on out because I hate trying to say representative. Al Green, not the singer Al Green, but Al Green from Houston. Jasmine Crockett from Dallas. Colin Allred from Dallas. Mark Vesey from Fort Worth. And then Wesley Hunt from Houston. who is a Republican. The state of Utah, surprisingly, has one black representative, which is Burgess Owens from Salt Lake City, District 4. Vermont has 0 black representation. Virginia has 11 districts, only 2 black reps. Bobby Scott from Newport News and Jennifer McClellan from Richmond. 47, we have Washington, 10 districts, 1 black representative. Maryland Strickland from Tacoma. West Virginia, 0. No surprise there. Wisconsin has 8 districts, 1 black representative. Gwen Moore from Milwaukee. And the state of Wyoming has 1 district at large, which is not black. So 0 black reps. Now, I did all the math. We have 4 black Republicans in the House of Representatives. 4 black Republicans. All the rest are Democrats. So we as an American people need to understand how the American system of government works. It's not that the Republican Party doesn't like white people, or doesn't like black people. It's the people that vote Republican don't like black people. So next time you go to a poll and you look at the choices for president, state rep, state senator, school board, board of regents, water commissioner, please do your homework. Please do your homework. We have Ballotopedia or Ballotpedia, and that will tell you everything you need to know for your district or where you're going to be voting for the next voting cycle. I also did some more math. So there's 52 black representatives, and 4 of them are Republican. Now, if you go to the other side of Congress, which is the Senate, you can count on one hand. You can literally count on one hand how many black senators we have as of November 21st, 2024. You have, I'm gonna name them off. Out of 50 states, only 4 have black senators. LaFonza Butler, Democrat from Los Angeles, California. Raphael Warnock, Democrat, state of Georgia, city of Atlanta. Cory Booker, state of New Jersey, Democrat, Newark. And the coon himself, Tim Scott, getting his tap dancing shoes ready for Donald Trump again for the state of South Carolina. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on record right now, as of 2024, just having 4 senators that are black and 52 black representatives, this is the most diverse Congress has ever been since 1776. We're talking 2024. 2024. Since 1776. That's 248 years. 248 years. This is now the most diverse we've had in our 248 years of existence. We have to do better, America. We have to do better. We have to start putting ourselves out there. And that's just the blacks. We have Hispanic. We have Native American. We have Asian. Okay? We have Arab representation in Congress. We also have different sexual orientations. We also have different disabilities or abilities in Congress now. This is the most diverse we've been as a country. And I'm not afraid, but I'm disappointed that we're going backwards in a sense. That we might not have a diverse American Congress anymore. Well, we do on one side of the aisle. Let's just be honest. We do on one side of the aisle. When you watch the State of the Union address in January or February or March, whenever Donald Trump wants to have it, you're going to see that both sides. The Republican side is going to look like a country club, an all-white country club with 4 black representatives and 1 senator that's black. So 5 black people on that side. Plus, you have Clarence Thomas. So that's 6. I'll do 6. But then you have the other side, the Democratic side, which is literally what America is meant to be. A melting pot of everybody. Everybody's on that side. Now, in order for the country to work, both sides have to agree. You have to agree to disagree and then compromise. That is how we move forward as a country. Now, if they can't do that, we will get some people who will. And that's why we vote. So please vote for your black representative or your person that will stand up for your rights. For me as a black man, I'm going to stand up for someone who stands up for me and my family, who's going to protect me and my family for the future. So please, 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 or if you want to go run for Congress yourself, I will support you, depending on what your stances are. But please, go out and vote. Make sure you guys know who's in Congress. Make sure you know who's in the Supreme Court. Make sure you know who's on your school board. Just make sure you know who's on the ballot. And I'm going to say this until the midterm elections, because that's when you really vote for these reps, these senators. All right, because they make the real laws. It's not the president. It's the senators and the representatives that make the laws. So please stay tuned. All right. And that's been another edition of the Chris versus Everybody show. Please, please, please go get the Black Excellence hoodies and t-shirts. www.crisscrosscorner.com. Promo code BLACK, BLACK, for free shipping. See y'all guys next time on Chris versus Everybody.